Peace to the gang, and welcome to What the Business Is, the show where we sit down with entrepreneurs and small business owners and get their insights on what it's like to run a business. I'm your host, BP, and today we have a very special guest with us. I mean, he's like super special, like amazingly special. Like, I've never known anybody as special as him, but we won't get into all that. Stay tuned. Well, I'm your special guest. How amazing is that? So I'm gonna answer a couple questions for you guys, and just tell you a little bit about my business. My name is Brandon Reynolds. I'm the owner of Captivations LLC. That is a photography and videography company located in the central Pennsylvania area. Hit me up. You know what I'm saying? I initially started out, I wanted to be a rapper, and I wanted to do my own videos because I couldn't afford to really get videos done. So I said, oh, it's cheaper to buy a camera and just try to shoot it myself. Well, so we bought a camera. Long story short, used it for a little bit, didn't really do too many videos, and I just let it sit around, and I was about to sell it. And I took it out one last time before I sold it, and I was taking pictures, and the guy asked me, he said, what kind of camera you, yo, that's a nice camera, what kind of camera you got? And I was like, oh, this is, at the time it was a Nikon D3100. So I was like, yeah, it's this, you know what I mean? He was like, oh, that's really a nice camera, and he was shooting with his phone. And so I was like, oh, I appreciate that, man. He's like, you know what I mean, you get any good shots? And I was like, I don't even know what the hell I'm doing with this thing for real. So he was like, man, learn how to use that thing. That's real dope. You should learn how to use it. And that night, I came home and started watching YouTube videos and started learning how to actually utilize the camera. And as time went on, I got a little bit better. You know what I'm saying? I ain't the nicest, but I'm working at it. You feel me? It was not always my dream, no. As a youngster, I wanted to do 3 things, and all 3 were like pretty far-fetched. I wanted to be a rapper, which I still kind of am, and I wanted to play football, but it's kind of difficult to play football if you sit the bench, just being real. And I wanted to be an adult film star. Yes, those were my 3 goals as a young man, and that just shows that you need some type of guidance in your life, because I was horribly guided. Not, you know, shout out to my mom and dad, but you know, I didn't know what else the hell to do, and I was like, you know, I want to play football, rap, or be an adult film star. I still rap though. Go check out my new single, Do Not Enter. There is no better time than now.
This is how the game go, it's full of drama. Came with a suit of armor, bazooka, a few katanas, was bulletproof my pajamas. Niggas is dream killers, these women is two-timing. Always wanted the illest, son, over my village.
I think just seeing dope art, you know, like seeing nice scenes outside and, you know, lighting and different stuff, you know, just different artistic things, you know, like when I see somebody like in a cool outfit, it's just different, or when I see a scene that is just different than the norm, I think that really inspires me to go shoot, and the different photos and the different ideas that I come up with off of that. So that's what inspires me. The best part of being an entrepreneur is being able to create your ideas. You know what I mean? Be able to create everything the way you want to see it. Having your own schedule, doing things that you want to do, especially if you really care about it, if you really had the passion and drive for it, if you really love it, I think that's the best part of it, honestly. The worst part is kind of the same things, like you are your own boss and you are responsible for everything. You know, at a job, if something goes wrong, you could blame it on the job, and you could be like, well, you know, the boss said to do this. Somebody else, you know, you could kind of put the blame on somebody else. You know, as an entrepreneur, small business owner, the blame is on you. Everything, you know what I mean? When something go wrong, people are looking at you because they expect you to do what it is that you want to do. Now, luckily, I haven't had any, if many, issues. So I've been lucky in that aspect, but that would be the toughest part of it. Well, a time I failed big time, in my opinion, was at a friend's family function, because, you know, I wasn't prepared at all. I had one battery and that wasn't charged. I had an SD card that didn't hold, it might have been like an 8 gig SD card, so like it didn't hold nothing. I started taking pictures, and next thing you know, it was like out of space. And it was a very important moment for this friend, and like, I've apologized, you know, and they cool, but I feel horrible about it, because it was something that they were trying to give me an opportunity to grow and to get better at my business, and that was just an opportunity that I had to really get good, and I totally botched it, you know what I mean? So that was one of the times where I really failed, and I wasn't too happy about that.
Go check out Culture Captivations. He's official.
Be serious. You know what I mean? Get your paperwork, study. Whatever it is you want to do, get a whole lot of information about it, and then put it into action. You know, don't just say you want to do something and don't half-ass it. You know what I mean? Really be intent about what it is that you're trying to do. And don't play around. Make sure you get your proper paperwork. People say you don't need it. People say you do need it. I for one, I just think it's more professional. So, you know, whatever you need to get it. Make sure you know how to use whatever it is that you're, you know what I mean, either your product that you're selling. Be able to speak to people. Definitely be able to speak to people, because you're trying to give them a product or a service. And you have to know how to talk to everybody, and nobody's off limits, so it's for everybody. So if anybody needs photography or video services, I'm your guy. You feel me? Culture Captivations. Cameras, that's a main tool. You definitely need a camera to get started in this. Doesn't matter what camera. It could be a cell phone. It could be a little point and shoot. It could be one of the big cameras. It doesn't really matter. Just get a camera, and learn how to use it. Lights are a very important part of this thing too. Lighting is probably just as important as having a camera, if not more important. Because, like I said, you can have just about any camera and be able to still create if you have great lighting. So, cameras, lights, and a great imagination, or just great ideas. Being able to create the life that you want, the way that you want it, being time rich, you know, being time rich, to be able to do things with your family, to be able to set your own schedule, to be able to come and go as you please and not be under the thumb of somebody telling you, hey, you can't go to the bathroom right now because we need to get this job done, or, you know what I mean, you can't take off this day because I know your kid is sick or whatever, but we still need you here. That, to me, you know, being able to still be able to provide and live how you want to and do the things that you want to on your own time schedule, I think that's successful to me. Working my ass off. Nah, for real. That's just it. You know, just work. Creating ideas, coming up with different content, photo shoots, video shoots, whatever I could do to build, constantly grow, research, just learn. I think, you know, the more you learn, the better opportunity you have at achieving everything that you want. Knowledge makes you more powerful. It makes you more valuable. So it's really about increasing your knowledge. My ultimate goal would be to have a production company where we just, we could cover all bases. If you need photos for your company, we could shoot photos. If you want a commercial or a little promo video, I want to be the one that you call for all those things. Eventually I want to get into short films, skits, even in the long haul, movies. You know what I'm saying? So that's the goal right there, and to make it happen. You feel me? If I wasn't doing this, I would probably be working at a job that I don't like. That's just what it is. I don't really have any college education. I don't like any job, really. So I like photography. I like video work. I like doing that type of stuff. I like being creative. So I would hope it would be something creative, but honestly, it would probably be a bullshit job. I'm gonna just be real. I'm not even gonna cap and act like it would be something super amazing. No, it would probably be a bullshit job. So, yeah. So you guys can find me on Instagram at culture_captivations, Facebook at Culture Captivations LLC. You can email me at culture.captivation18@gmail.com. I know people be like, you're not professional because you don't have a motherfucking. Email me at culture.captivation18@gmail.com if you're looking to book a photo shoot, or my number is 717-547-0019. I was kind of unsure about that because, I got my main number and I got my business number. Hit my business line. If you trying to do business, don't be calling my phone line talking about, scamming me and shit, talking about your warranty. So I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in to this first inaugural episode of What the Bidness Is, featuring me, BP, as the guest. Like, subscribe, leave a comment. Let me know what you think. If you have a small business or you're an entrepreneur, hit me up so we can set you up an interview and we can get your insights on what it's like to run a business. I'm very interested in learning everything about all your businesses. There's so many entrepreneurs out here, which I think is dope. I hope to be meeting with you soon. Hit me up. Contact me on all my socials and let's link. You feel me? It's your boy, BP. Hey.